Welcome back. I'm absolutely thrilled to have you here today because we're going to do a microanalysis of this incredibly chaotic, super fast-paced gym interaction that literally took the internet by storm. We are breaking down the raw transcript of this encounter to see exactly how a total masterclass in psychological misdirection unfolds in real time. Let's get right into it. 200. Now, this isn't just a number. In the context of our explainer today, it's the ultimate catalyst. It's the exact dollar amount that transforms a totally mundane gym warm-up into a high-stakes arena. I mean, the second money enters the chat, egos flare, right? And the entire social dynamic of the room is just instantly hijacked.
Which brings us to the core question of our analysis today. What actually happens when you bet an unassuming stranger $200 at the gym? Like, how does a perceived physical hierarchy just completely collapse in the blink of an eye? Okay, let's dive into this and see exactly how this incredible hustle was engineered from the ground up.
Section 1. The unassuming approach, setting the trap. Just listen to the extreme humility here. Guys, sorry, terrible sorry. He doesn't just apologize once, he completely peppers them with it. And you know, this is a highly calculated move. By using these repetitive apologies, our guy Anatoly deliberately disarms the gym regulars. He projects total submission, immediately lowering their defenses and completely masking his true capabilities.
Now, what's really interesting here is this stark contrast. On one side, we have Anatoly's incredibly polite, almost fearful language. He even flatters them, saying he wants to be same big crazy like this. Contrast that with the typical alpha-dominated environment of a heavy-lifting gym. He's playing the absolute perfect, non-threatening foil to their physical dominance, and it sets the stage perfectly for what comes next.
Section 2. The $200 bet, the inciting incident.
You have to listen to the absolute hesitation in their response, but cool. The regular lifters are literally stammering. Their brains are basically short-circuiting at the sheer absurdity of this small, unassuming guy asking to warm up with their massive weights. That fragmented disbelief, that's the exact emotional response Anatoly is fishing for.
So watch how this psychological trap is set in 3 really swift stages. First, he establishes weakness by apologizing and humbly asking to just warm up. This pushes the overconfident regulars to actually offer the $200 bet. Second, he accepts this seemingly impossible wager. And third, he absolutely dominates the lift. It's like a giant puzzle, and he masterfully walks them right into a trap entirely of their own making.
But right before he lifts, look at how he cranks up the tension. He tells them, "But this is my salary." By equating the $200 bet to his actual livelihood, Anatoly dramatically raises the perceived stakes. He makes the regulars feel like they're gambling with the poor man's paycheck. And honestly, that makes their impending shock even more profound.
Section 3. The shocking execution. The turn. Then, suddenly, the impossible happens. Anatoly lifts the weight effortlessly, and the reality of the regulars is instantly shattered. Listen to the sheer panic in their words. No! How you do this like this? That stammering skepticism from a minute ago has completely morphed into frantic, high-speed panic. The visual evidence is directly contradicting literally everything they believed about strength.
And the shock just continues to pour out of them. Oh my God, bro, what's this? You can feel the chaotic, frantic energy buzzing through that gym. Their entire worldview has been flipped upside down in a matter of seconds, and they literally cannot process what their eyes are seeing right in front of them.
And then we get the absolute stroke of genius. While they are totally freaking out, Anatoly playfully asks for one more. This single action completely flips the power dynamic of the entire room. He isn't struggling at all, he's actually enjoying himself. The supposed amateur is now clearly the master, casually asking to keep playing with the exact weight that the regulars take so incredibly seriously.
Section 4. The paradigm shift. A change in tone. Let's walk through this emotional map to track the regulars' incredible journey here. Before the lift, they're super confident and dismissive, saying things like, "You're just..." During the lift, that morphs into pure, unadulterated confusion with, "What's this?" But after the lift, they are utterly amazed and humbled, respectfully asking, "What's your name, brother?" The ego has completely left the building.
And this brilliantly illustrates the massive gap between perception and reality. Initially, their perception couldn't even form a complete sentence to describe him. Now, the final reality has them literally telling him, "You should be a powerlifter," or something. The transformation is absolutely night and day.
As they try to process his casual dominance over the weights, you can just hear the pure disbelief lingering in their voices. They repeat his methods back to him, saying, "Yeah, you can do with this, that's how I train, this is how you train," as if they're trying to unlock some kind of secret code. They are completely captivated by the very guy they were heavily patronizing just moments ago. Section 5. Passion over money, the wholesome twist. Now, true to their word, the stunned regulars immediately try to pay out the $200 bet. But surprisingly, Anatoly repeatedly refuses the money. The financial incentive that started this whole cascade is completely abandoned, and the hustle ends purely on a foundation of mutual respect.
Just listen to how fast this happens. "I go get 200, one regular says, and Anatoly instantly responds with a barrage of, No, promise." It's totally fascinating. He drops the hustle the exact second he wins the respect of the room. It just proves that the money was merely a tool for the setup. It was never the actual goal.
So, the crucial point is perfectly captured in his final explanation to the guys. He tells them, money is not important. The passion, you're right, and good people. What a massive, impactful conclusion. What started as a chaotic prank driven by cash and ego ends up being this incredibly wholesome lesson about shared passion and recognizing good character. Which leaves us with this final provocative thought. When the adrenaline settles and the shock fades, what holds more weight in our interactions? The superficial $200 bets we make, or the shared passion of good people? It's a brilliant reminder that sometimes the absolute greatest flex isn't taking someone's money, but earning their undeniable respect. Thank you so much for joining me for this explainer, and I'll catch you on the next one.